Good morning, YouTube. I have the world's worst freaking headache ever. It didn't go away even after I went back to sleep for about an hour. I'm heading to work. It's Freaky Friday. Let's do this. It is so sunshiny outside. It's hurting my head even more. I went to work, had a headache. Got out of work, got a headache still. It's not fun. What are we doing today, Arlen?
My favorite, Freaky Friday grocery shopping.
Yeah, because we're cool like that. See why we call it Freaky Friday? They don't even stop or slow down. They just keep rolling on. Well, we're going to go inside and we'll catch you guys then. Speeding ticket, young man.
Looking at cards.
Why? Whose birthday is it?
Nobody's. I just like looking at cards. They're funny.
Meijer does have some pretty funny ones. So does Walmart.
They're free.
Say what?
That was the funniest one of all right there. You're going to have an accident.
I am. Excuse us.
Right.
Some people's kids. Here we go. Alrighty, so the boys are out going to dinner and a movie. I really still don't feel well. Like, I have a serious neck ache, and it's making me, like, sick to my stomach. So, instead of being a fun sucker, I decided that I was going to stay home so I could prepare our frozen meals, homemade frozen meals, I should say. Specifically, homemade frozen meals from scratch. And we're going to see how this works out. If my plan, or if my recipes go as planned, they should last us approximately 2 weeks. And everything, 2 weeks worth of meals for under $230 because I had a ton of stuff already here at home. I really just had to pay for, like, well, Arlen and I and blah this about it. Anyways, we just had to pay for really the meat. The meat was obviously the most expensive. Other than that, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing desserts. I'm going to be doing cut up strawberries with raspberries and blueberries. Then I'm going to make my crepes that I always make. I'm going to do fried apples and my own applesauce. There's going to be lots of stuff going on. I'm going to be super busy, and every now and then I will actually let you guys see what it is that I'm doing. Like I said, these meals should last us about 2 weeks, and it's going to run about $230. The most expensive items are the meat and fresh veggies. I really don't know why I insisted on getting fresh veggies. I personally think that fresh veggies are the way to go, because you really don't know what exactly they might be doing to the frozen ones, like what kind of, like, substance they put on it so, like, it doesn't turn brown or turn black or whatever. But either way, these are hopefully 2 weeks worth of homemade recipes, Swedish meatballs, chicken barbecue, homemade beef stew, just a lot of different things, lots of different taste buds, finally different things that you can just throw into a crock pot, let them simmer seriously all day long, 7 to 8 hours, and then it's dinner time. To me, that's awesome, because then you're only going to have the one pot the day that you actually go to make dinner. So I'm going to actually just cut up a ton of apples. I have Gala apples, I have Red Delicious apples, and another kind of apples I really don't know because these ones we actually had at home. And I'm going to fry them up in a butter and brown sugar, maybe add some cinnamon to it sauce because I love cinnamon. And I'm going to put them in a pan, let them cool down, and then I'm gonna actually freeze them. Again, lots of different taste buds going on right now in the kitchen, and it's being all prepared by me. Why? Because I really don't feel well. And I'm going to apologize a day late for the video that Sean put up yesterday, as it's going to be put up extremely late because they are going to dinner and a movie. They are going to see the new X-Men movie, and they're going to go to El Rancho, which is our local Mexican restaurant, for dinner. I really hope he brings me home salsa, even so I already have a stomachache. It's probably going to make it worse. Anyways, these flyaways and me, we're going to get some cooking on. Round 1 of apples is on its way cooking. I cut up 9 apples, and for every 4 apples that you do, you put in 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine. In my case, I just use stick butter, Land O'Lakes to be exact. And then for every 4 apples, you also are supposed to add 4 tablespoons, but I actually just did 2 tablespoons and then 2 teaspoons because the apples are already going to pull out their natural sugars. And then I went ahead and I threw some cinnamon on them. I'm going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to cut my strawberries up and do a mixture of that so I can put them in the freezer for grapes. Whew, this is hard work. It's not really hard work, it's actually a lot of fun. And I'm so tired of these people going by our house on freaking dirt bikes. It's so annoying. All right, so I have 3 batches of fried apples done, and I have 1 batch of berries mixed together. I'm now going to work on starting to make the meatballs for Swedish meatballs, and then I have to do the sauce. Wish me luck. I've never made meatballs before. I'm sure they'll be fine though. As I'm standing here laughing, saying I've never made meatballs before. No, for real, no. I have a recipe that I'm going off of, but this one that I found online actually, because apparently the recipe that I actually pulled to actually make homemade Swedish meatball gravy is actually using frozen meatballs, and that means frozen is processed. It's a bunch of like different things that are like smushed together, and they're absolutely disgusting. So I'm going to just make up this real quick concoction. Beef, a little bit of salt, some breadcrumbs, an egg, and a little bit of pepper, and some minced onion. Mincing the onion is yet what I have to do. Other than that, yeah, I'm just working on Swedish meatballs now. Now we're getting to the real meals, not the desserts. Still cooking here, working on meal number 2. Meal number 1 took a little while because I actually had to like form the meatballs and make the combination and all that. Now I'm working on 3 cheese manicotti. All I'm doing is browning up the hamburger, and I'm going to be filling the noodle with sauce, spaghetti sauce, a little bit of cream cheese, and then regular mozzarella cheese. I'm doing my combination of my meat with onion and mushroom, all fresh ingredients, just picked up at the store this afternoon. I think the biggest thing about cooking is you gotta make sure your ingredients are fresh. I know I've already went over that, but the better your food is gonna taste if they're fresh. So yeah, once I get done with that, I'm just gonna cut up some chicken and, you know, just do my thing with chicken meals. Shouldn't take too much longer, I hope anyways. My feet are starting to hurt. I worked today and I've had to stand on my feet. Oh well, I'll get over it. I'm having fun finally. Alright, so I have this totally crazy assembly line going on. So first I have my noodle, and I'm filling it with this. Then I'm filling it with this. Then I'm filling it back with the meat. And then I'm putting it in this pan, just like this. So on and so forth. Then I'm topping it with the rest of the spaghetti sauce and extra cheese. This is spaghetti sauce and a little bit of shredded cheese. Just waiting for the combination of meat, sauce with cottage cheese, and noodles to meet the pan. Oh my gosh, I am so tired. My neck is killing me. It's 20 to 12 and I'm still making these dinners. I've done chicken and potato, or ham and potatoes. I'm browning my beef for chunky beef stew. And then I have a couple of chicken ones left to do, and I think I might do the pizza one tomorrow. Getting a little tired. But I gotta chop more stuff up. But it's actually a lot of fun. I'm actually learning a lot of stuff just from like these simple little recipes that I printed offline. So I'm gonna continue to do it.
Look how beautiful that sunset is, guys. I mean, sun's still up, but it's going down and it looks Awesome. That's where my blinding light's coming from. Kinda just enjoying the weather. It's starting to cool down, so I'm hoping it gets rid of the majority of the mosquitoes, because